Good evening. This is your host, Joseph Oakes of the Big O Show. Today we have an interesting topic, necrophilia. On the street it's called banging the dead. So, what is necrophilia? Well, according to my paper handout that I have in front of me, necrophilia can best be described as sexual arousal stimulated by a dead body. The stimulation can be either in the form of fantasies or actual physical contact with the corpse. Legends of necrophilia themes are common throughout history, and the concept of sexual interference with the dead has been known or abhorred since the ancient Egyptians, as noticed by Herodotus. Herodotus is quoted as saying, "When the wife of a distinguished man dies, or any woman who happens to be beautiful or well-known, her body is not given to the embalmers immediately, but only after the lapse of 3 or 4 days. This is a precautionary measure to prevent the embalmers from violating her corpse, a thing which is actually said to have happened in the case of a woman who had just died." Wow, wouldn't I like to be the person when Marilyn Monroe walked in, huh? Right? Just kidding, that's gross. Okay, here we go. The official criteria. The DSM-4-TR criteria of necrophilia are the presence of over a period of at least 6 months or recurrent and intense sexual urges, arousing fantasies involving corpses, which are either acted upon or have been marked distressing. So here we go. There is a broad spectrum of necrophilic behaviors ranging from fantasies alone to murder for the sake of the preoccupying the dead body. Experts have subcategorized the paraphernalia according to where it falls on that spectrum. Necrophilic fantasies of corpses never acted upon still fall within the scope of necrophilia, and some authors have categorized this as a neurotic equivalent to necrophilia. I've got some interesting statistics that I'd like to share with you. Dr. Jonathan Rossman and Dr. Philip Resnick, psychiatrists who were working at the Cleveland Metropolitan General Hospital, USA, they examined 122 cases, comprising of 88 from the world literature and 34 unpublished cases. The motivation for engaging in necrophilic behavior was examined, and the results showed that 2/3 of necrophiliacs reported the desire to possess an unresisting and unrejecting partner, 68%. Other lesser motivations reported included wanting to be reunited with a dead romantic partner, sleeping with the wife after she dies, being sexually attracted to corpses, 15%, comfort or overcoming feelings of isolation, 15%, and seeking self-esteem by expressing power over a homicide victim, 12%. That's when you kill them. They also classified this behavior into 3 subtypes: necrophilic homicide, regular necrophilia, and necrophilia fantasy. So, without further ado, we have a special guest here today, a Donny Schulffer, who is a necrophiliac and who's agreed to come on our show today to talk about his love for the dead, and he's authored several books. I'm going to go ahead and grab it off of my desk. 1 second. Here we go. My assistant. I'm going to fire her. Thank you so much. Here we go. Donny Schulffer has authored the following 5 books. Necrophilia. If the coffin's a rockin', don't come a knockin'. Necrophilia means never having to say you're sorry. I just thought she was the silent type. And dead girls can't say no. So, without any further ado, I'd like to welcome my guest, Mr. Donny Schulffer. Let's hear it for him, folks. Hey, Donny, how you doing?
All right, thanks for coming
in and see us. Thanks for coming in and see us. Okay, so Donny, I think everybody at home in America would just like to know, why necrophilia? Why get into it?
You know, my whole life, obviously, I'm not a handsome fellow.
Well, I think you're a sharp man.
Thank you. But I kind of like women, so...
You're sick, but you're a sharp man.
Okay. The thing is I really like women, obviously, because I'm not into dudes, but the thing is I got tired of being rejected, turned down, got my self-esteem low, and read out there about this, and then that's what I turned to. That's what inspired my first book, Can't Tell Me No.
Can't Tell Me No. All right. So, let's be frank, okay? I mean, normally people when they go out to, look for mates, partners, things like that. They go to, I don't know, places where you find a living, libraries, bars, things like that. And you go, where do you go exactly? I mean, where do you find your stuff?
Sometimes the morgue.
Did you work there?
No, I don't.
No, you don't. You got like a special pass back door, or what?
I sometimes sneak in and not really. I don't hit up the same morgue twice or whatever.
Exactly.
And also funerals. I like to crash funerals. Be attending the funeral. People, they feel bad. They don't ask questions. People come and, hey, I just knew him and knew her. So it's
there. You go.
It's kind of just sneaking right in there, right back in the back door at funeral.
So let me ask you this. My question, I'm sure everybody at home is, I'm sorry. I'm going to be frank. I think you're sick.
And that's your opinion.
And it is.
And there's some people out there that
it's a damn good one too. It's a damn good one too. So that being said, how do you get around? What is it about the corpse that turns you on? Well, what gets your gears going, buddy?
Like I said, I just can't be told no. Like I just like being in control.
Yeah.
I like to make sure that they can't say. I like to live out my fantasies. I understand the women have fantasies too, but it's not about me or about them. It's about me. So I'm going to do what I want to do, and not them. So then, they really can't say no.
I understand. So I've heard that sex is kind of like Chinese dinner. It's not over till you both get your cookie. Well, it sounds like you're the only one getting your cookie, pal. Huh? You know what I mean, right?
I understand exactly what you mean. Like I said, it's all about me. I'm not worried about if she's aroused or happy or anything else. Because
just get on, get off, right?
Get on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
so you've been in the news here recently.
Yes, I have.
There's some just mystery surrounding your wife's death. You care to comment? Why? Everybody in America knows you did it. Okay? let's be honest, all right? Well, this is America. We speak American. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, give me one good reason why you shouldn't be in jail right now.
First off, I can give you three good reasons. First one is, it's none of your goddamn business. Alright? I can care less what you think. Second, she was my wife. And thirdly, I didn't know she was dead. She always acted that way in bed.
I think some of my female viewers are ringing up the phone lines. There we go.
Yeah, and when they're dead, they won't know what's going to happen to them.
They don't know what's happening. So nothing that you do seems, odd.
No, it's like you have your fantasies that you maybe play out with your wife, or.
But my fantasies are with living people.
Oh, and that's your thing. That's your thing.
With my wife, by the way. I love you very much.
And that's your thing. You have your thing. I have my thing. The viewers have theirs. But I like what I like, and that's just me. That's
just you. So, I guess you don't have to worry about child support, pregnancy. Because, hopefully you're not knocking any of these chicks up, right?
No. They're totally dead.
Totally dead.
The inside.
So it's kind of like just cracking open a cold one. You know what I mean, right?
If you want to call it that, I guess you can call it whatever you want. I like to have fun, and that's my kind of fun.
Do you do the motorboat? You know what I'm talking about.
Occasionally. Sometimes I live out some fantasy where I'm just going doing that. You know what I'm talking about. Your wife might like that.
Again, with living people though, So here we go. So my question for you is, is this where you plan to just keep on going? Are you going to go back to the living sometime, or?
You know what? I don't think I will. I think I'm going to keep with the dead chicks, as you call them.
The dead chicks.
Or me being sick, I should say. I think I'm perfectly normal because it's in my
your elevator doesn't go to the top floor, buddy. I'm going to be honest.
You know what? And that's,
you're a couple sandwiches short of a picnic basket, if you know what I mean.
But you know what? That's your opinion, and the viewers, I understand they're on your side, and that's perfectly fine.
Well, believe me, I have a very open-minded followers on Twitter and Facebook, and so I think necrophilia is just over the top.
If you could tell Steve Wilkos to stop giving me the stare like he's gonna come up here and whoop my ass, that'd be awesome.
That's great. Good job, Steve. Way to go. So, as I'm looking here at some of the notes and some of the things I didn't go over yet is, you know, again, and we kind of touched on it, most people that are abusing corpses, you know, they work in morgues or they work near bodies, and so you don't kill any of these people. That,
No.
I mean, you know, that you haven't been found guilty of.
No, I do not work in a morgue.
Where do you work?
I'm I guess a cemetery plot where I put the bodies inside the plots and
So,
do that.
well, but I also have here that you also moonlight as an exotic dancer. Do you want to comment on that?
I've done it here and there.
The cream machine, I believe you've been known to be called.
Yes, that's my brief stint at the Tilton Hilton. Yeah, we enjoy going out. I enjoy going out, I show my stuff, but none of the live chicks want it, so, why not go to the dead ones that, will take it and have no peace.
Absolutely, right? Absolutely. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, you're a mountain of a man, to be honest.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. So, real quick here, wait. Well, yeah, okay, so I'm getting from the men in back there that, your mother is all of a sudden come up missing. Like,
Yeah.
what do you want to talk about that?
You know what? This interview's fun.
What?
This
What?
interview's over.
Donnie, it's a fair question. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe our time is up. I want to thank you all for tuning in. You can read Donnie's next book, which is going to be coming out here soon. Find it in stores in the Out of His Mind section called Dead Girls Can't Say No. So from me, and from everybody here at the Big O Show Network, we will see you next time. You know what I'm talking about. Give me some, baby. Give me some. Give me some. Give me some. Yeah.